I watched the video recently and I want you to watch it.
Which is a big brain?
This brain.
Which is a small brain?
This brain.
Correct? So in these two cups, which cup will hold more water?
This cup.
This cup, correct? So the same way, which brain will hold more information?
This brain.
Right? There are more chances that this brain will become like this brain when you eat too much of
Sugar.
sugar. Correct, Adu? So if your brain becomes like this, can you store more information?
No.
No.
You will study it, but you'll forget it very soon.
Very soon, right, Adu? So you need to eat sugar.
Once in a while.
Now, do you think this is a good way to help your child learn to have a balanced diet with respect to sugar? Now, think your thoughts, maybe comment it. I'll share my opinion on this, okay? The first problem I have with this is that, hey, she first says that there's a big brain here, it remembers more, small brain remembers less. That's just not true. Whales have bigger brains, elephants have bigger brains, but they don't remember more than we do. Neanderthals, in fact, had bigger brains, but it's not really clear at all whether that meant that they had better memories. The second problem I have is that she says, if you have a lot of sugar, what happens? Your brain shrinks. Now, children tend to take things very literally. The child probably thinks that the brain shrinks, especially with the photo and everything around, when she consumes excess sugar. Now, this has happened. One of my friends, Ram, who makes videos, he said that his mom told him that, if you lie or do something naughty, you'll grow horns. And at that age, second, third grade, he used to touch his head for a long time to see whether it was actually growing horns. I was told that, if you have a negative thought, somebody up there, an angel, will actually say, hey, that's going to happen. And I was really scared to have any thought for a long, long time because I took that very, very literally. I used to almost imagine that the angel up there. So the second problem I have is that children take these things very literally, and the child might be really scared that her brain is really shrinking each time she has sugar. Now, the third problem is that the child says, right, you read a lot, but then you'll forget it. So what can happen is that the child might think that each time she doesn't remember something, one other way to reason that she might attribute is say, maybe it's because I had sugar, right? That's a problem. Now, if all you wanted to convey is that excessive consumption of sugar, like excessive consumption of many things, can cause some health complications, because sugar, other than that, is a carbohydrate. It's a simpler carbohydrate. It is simpler in the sense that it has a higher glycemic index and there's some issues, but it's not really toxic in the sense that something poisonous is. The child might take away the feeling that this is a toxic thing. So if all you wanted to convey was that this is a really roundabout way that introduces so many misconceptions that I would not really agree with doing this to teach it. This is why the Einstein quote, which we'll never know whether he really said it, comes to my mind, which is things need to be made as simple as possible, but not any simpler.